Qianfan Polar Orbit Group 18, 6A-Y24. The China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation successfully launched a Long March 6A rocket with the Qianfan Polar Orbit Group 18 mission from Launch Site 9A at the Taiyuan Satellite Launch Center, located in Kelan County, Xinzhou, Shanxi Province. This launch flew 18 Qianfan satellites, numbers 91 to 108, with Q and V band payloads to polar orbit. The flight took place on Friday, October 17, at 7:08 Coordinated Universal Time or at 15:08 China Standard Time. Qianfan, Pinyin, Qianfan Xinzhou, literal translation Thousand Sails Constellation, officially known as the Space Sail Constellation and also referred to as G60 Starlink, is a planned Chinese low Earth orbit satellite internet megaconstellation to create a system of worldwide internet coverage. It was created by Shanghai Spacecom Satellite Technology, SSST, a firm backed by the Shanghai Municipal People's Government and the Chinese Academy of Sciences, CASC. The project was started in 2024 as a rival to the Starlink satellite constellation installed by SpaceX, and plans to be constituted of over 15,000 satellites by the project's end. Long March 6A, LM6A, CZ6A. The Long March 6A or Changzheng 6A as in Pinyin, abbreviated LM6A for export or CZ6A within China, is a Chinese medium-lift launch vehicle in the Long March family, which was developed by the China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation, CASC. The vehicle is a further development of the Long March 6, LM6, CZ6, with two YF-100 engines on the first stage as opposed to one on the Long March 6, augmented by 4 solid rocket boosters. The Long March 6A is China's first rocket with solid rocket boosters, and only one so far to combine solid and liquid fuel technology in one rocket. There also exists a shorter boosterless variant of the 6A called the Long March 6C, LM6C, CZ6C. The maiden launch of the Long March 6A took place on March 29, 2022, successfully reaching orbit. It was also the first launch from the newly built Launch Complex 9A in Taiyuan. Taiyuan Satellite Launch Center, TSLC. The Taiyuan Satellite Launch Center, TSLC, also known as Base 25, is a People's Republic of China space and defense launch facility, spaceport. It is situated in Kelan County, Xinzhou, Shanxi Province, and is the second of 4 launch sites, having been founded in March 1966 and coming into full operation in 1968. The facility was built as part of China's Third Front campaign to develop basic industry and national security in China's rugged interior in case of invasion by the Soviet Union or the United States. Taiyuan sits at an altitude of 1,500 meters, and its dry climate makes it an ideal launch site. The site is primarily used to launch meteorological satellites, Earth resource satellites, and scientific satellites on Long March launch vehicles into sun-synchronous orbits, SSO. TSLC is also a major launch site for intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBM, and overland submarine-launched ballistic missile, SLBM, tests. The site has a sophisticated technical center and mission command and control center. It is served by 2 feeder railways that connect with the Ningguo, Kelan Railway. Launch pads. Launch Site 7, CZ1D, CZ2C, SD, CZ4A, CZ4B and CZ4C vehicles. Entered operations in 1979 and was remodeled in 2008. Launch Site 9, CZ2C, CZ2D, CZ4B and CZ4C. First use on October 25, 2008. Launch Site 16, CZ6 and Xinzhou 1A. The CZ6 launch pad was completed in 2014. Launch Site 9A, CZ6A and CZ6C vehicle. Mobile Launcher Pad, Xinzhou 1A. China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation, CASC. The China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation, CASC, is a main contractor for the Chinese space program. It is state-owned and has subsidiaries which design, develop and manufacture a range of spacecraft, launch vehicles, and ground equipment. It also has a division for strategic and tactical missile systems. CASC was officially established in July 1999 as part of a Chinese government reform drive, having previously been one part of the former China Aerospace Corporation. Various incarnations of the program date back to 1956.